The San Marcos Airport may go silent after April 7th.
That's because air traffic controllers might be forced to cut their days short or even take mandatory time off. That time off would likely only average 1 day per pay period through the end of September. But that could mean at times airports like San Marcos won't have any air traffic controllers on duty. But what effect is that going to have on traffic in and out of the airport?
We were an uncontrolled airport for many years before we ever got a tower.
The FAA has procedures in place for uncontrolled airports and airports that don't have towers. Some of those procedures at the San Marcos Airport date back to when it was an Army airfield. But the possibility of planes landing without someone watching over them can still be a scary thing.
It's nice to have sometimes when there is a lot of traffic or the weather visibility is slightly low.
The San Marcos Airport stays relatively busy, with more than a dozen businesses and 3 runways. But it hardly compares to Austin or San Antonio.
Without a good radar, which they don't have, it's really kind of see and be seen by the controllers.
Most of the air traffic in and out of San Marcos has experienced the airport before the traffic control tower was installed. For Bobcat Update, I'm Greg Burnham.
Managing school, work, and extracurriculars would be enough for most students. But try adding rapper, musician, creative visionary, and record label owner to the mix as well. Charles Enham, also known on stage as Charlie CB, is a transfer student who's following his passion for music.
I go through refining periods of all my raps. I want to make sure that it's still clever, but still powerful, has meaning, but still has simplicity to it.
Charlie is his own manager, and he's working hard to gain more fans.
They really digged it. And that made me so happy when you get the right recognition and people really enjoying what you do.
CB can't really put a label on his music.
I'm a varied person. Like, I'm all over the place. But in the same way, it could be amazing chaos.
From his South by Southwest performance this year to his Battle of the Bands performance in Georgia's, CB's artistry hasn't gone unnoticed. You can find Charlie CB's music on his website or on iTunes. For Bobcat Update, I'm Morgan Wilson.
A household is considered food insecure when its occupants live in hunger or fear of starvation. Did you know? Texas is the second most food insecure state in the nation. The Hays County Food Bank is a nonprofit organization that provides free food to underprivileged families and individuals. Food is distributed publicly 5 days a week all over Hays County. Last year, more than 620,000 pounds of food were given away at no charge. Don't let your neighbors go hungry. Help the food bank by volunteering or donating now. Let's knock out hunger. Find out more about Hays County Food Bank and how to contribute at haysfoodbank.org.